Hi, this is Karl-James Langford. This is me, and I have decided that today is the day, a very, very wet day in Brecon. Well, when I say wet, it's a bit overcast and there's rain in the sky. I'm actually going to put the wind turbine up. So it's quite a convoluted process. I bought this about 2 months ago. So I've had to buy a long scaffolding pole to mount the turbine on. Then, after achieving the scaffolding pole, after I'd bought the wind turbine, I realised that this little connector here, which connects the turbine to this, and then this then connects to that over there, I needed to get these bits here, so the scaffolding joints. Now, when you buy a wind turbine, it's almost as if you can take it out the box. So this wonderful box here, and you've got the installation guide. So it tells you how to put it together. As you can see, the blade's already on. It tells you how to put it together, like all that. And then it does, then basically that's it. And then you're expected, you think, you can put it all together and mount it on the side of a little building and it'll work. Well, it won't. That's it. So when you buy these boxes from Amazon, and this was sort of middle of the range one, it comes with this stuff. So these are all, this is going to connect it to the mounting bracket, which then goes onto the joint, which then goes onto the scaffolding pole. It doesn't tell you that then you need these to connect the wires to. So these wires over here, no, not these wires, because these wires here have to be connected to these green wires, right? And this is actually the controller. So we're gonna try to today. I'm going to try and connect all this up. But the other thing it doesn't tell you is that then you need another set of wires, which are these wires, then connect to these here, and then you connect to these green wires, and then you need another set of wires, right, which then leads, so you've got another set of wires here, so you've got to buy all this separately. They don't tell you any of this when you're buying any of this on the internet. And there's no real videos out there that actually tells you to put any of this together. I can't find any on YouTube. So we get a good set of wires then, and then this sets then goes onto these little connectors. If I had them available a second ago. I did have them available a second ago. Oh, right, there we go. Leads onto these. And guess what you've got to have then is a battery. Right, so it's trying to put all this together. Oh, and you can't just bend these wires and then expect to connect them to the other wires. You've got to have these little connectors. There's also another thing as well, is you better have all the wires set up and everything connected up. Then you put this onto there, scaffolding pole, with one of these joints. And I'm going to extra try and support it, right, with one of these. And you're going to need, then you're also going to have to prepare a hole with hopefully ready mix in it. And you're going to need to have everything set up, because as soon as this thing's up in the air, unless you've got somebody else holding a ladder, this has to be ready to go. There's going to be click, 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 click as soon as it gets up in the air, right? So in other words, first things first, let's just do a bit of a recap. You order a box from Amazon, you have the wind turbine, there's nothing else in it, right? There's nothing else in it, okay? So that's what you get. You get the turbine. And you get one of these things as well, yeah? So you can put all that together with the instructions. So that's done. And then you've also got to make sure you put this cap on the end, which is quite flimsy, to be honest with you. Then, so after you've got the turbine, the next purchase you need to make is a purchase of two sets of these, okay, which is tin copper silicon wire, right? And you can basically see it comes in various different sort of diameters, right? And it needs to be obviously a certain temperature code as well. So 200 degrees C. So we're gonna. This is going to be basically DC power, which is direct current into car battery, right? So you need. Second thing you need to order is 2 of these, right? So basically you're looking for millage, and I've actually got an extra load here, which was dumped along the side of the road somewhere. So you need probably at least 20 meters of this stuff, at least. And the diameter of this is basically, it doesn't actually say on it, which is a bit of a shame. So we're talking about at least 4 mil. It needs to be about 4 millimeters, or in older language, about 2/8 of an inch. So you've now got this. This actually comes with the generator anyway, right? Which is the controller, right? Actually, when you look at this, connecting the red output wire of the controller, the positive electrode of the battery. Well, that's the last stage. That's no help. Connecting the black outgoing wire of the controller to the negative electrode of the battery. Connect the 3 green outgoing wires of the controller to 3 outgoing wires of the wind turbine, which is this. Well, yeah, don't actually tell you need these. Right, so these are the next purchase you need to make, right? Then you need to get your battery, your battery connectors. Don't get a car battery, get a van battery, and be very, very wary of something. Don't get an old used battery. Get a brand new battery. You have to spend on a van battery, a Ford Transit van battery. You can use the power from that in whatever you need to use the power. Don't let it go flat. Whatever you do, don't let a battery like that go flat. You need to keep it topped up continually. This is what this is for, right? Good. So we've got that sorted. So this is a third purchase. Okay, battery connectors. Van battery connectors. Don't use a car battery. It's not enough power, right? And then what you need, the fourth thing that you need to order is actually these. These are electric bits. These are to actually join the 2 bits of wire together. These things here. I'm not an electrician, right? I'm an archaeologist. So there's that. Right, and then the next thing, right? So this is where are we at? The fourth purchase. God. Or also you need to get a scaffolding pole, which is exactly the same diameter, which is a standard scaffolding pole. So I think we're on the 5th purchase as this here. So you need to get one of these. Probably get, this is quite a length. So you've got 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meters. This is over 4 meters in length. So this'll be good, right? So this needs to connect. So this is the 4th purchase. My maths ain't good. So let's recap. Turbine first purchase, wire second purchase. Okay. You've got the connectors, 3rd purchase. And you get these 4th purchase. I mentioned this, you got 5th purchase. These mounting brackets, which you've got to go to a company that actually does just sort of connectors, joints. These are called joints. You can't get them on Amazon, right? You've got to go out and actually find a company that does scaffolding joints. These are about 4 or 5 quid each, right? And what I could do is, as extra surety, is use this. Also, dearie me, you actually need a toolkit. So I've got loads of tools in there, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start connecting all this up, right? And unfortunately, that's going to be in video 2. So when I've connected everything up, and then there's going to be a video 3, where hopefully this will be up and working, right? So I need a cup of tea a moment. So it's more or less 10-minute video. I'm putting a turbine together in Cymru, Wales. You obviously see the Yanks putting these together, but this is basically new technology for us over here. You've had your you've had your wonderful Jackery solar chargers since 2012. They've only started coming over the Great Ocean, right? So I've got the solar charger, but what I will need to do is I need to get this done. So I need to get the turbine done. I'm going to see how it goes. So anyway, thanks for watching me today. This is video 1. Please like and subscribe, and actually join my channel as well. It's £1.99 a month, but it helps me get going. Oh no, obviously this mallet itself is to try and put the joint and stuff in. Okay, thank you very much.